Hello automators. Today we're going to build the calendar schedule reminder, and we will be using N8N as our automation tool of choice. Right here is the example of what we're going to build. It will have a scheduled trigger so that each day will grab your calendar schedule, the AI agent with the LLM, and 3 tools: send a message for sending an email message, the Telegram send a message, and also get calendar from Google Calendar. So if you're ready, let's get started. First thing we need to do is create a new workflow automation in N8N, and let's start with our trigger. So if we type schedule, trigger shows right here, and this is what allows us to set the timing intervals for our automation to run. Right now it's set at 1 day and to run at midnight, which for now is fine. Although when I use this myself, I have it run about 7 o'clock in the morning, so I get all the appointments for the day. Next thing we want to do is add our AI agent. And we can just say agent, and for now we'll just add that. We need a chat model, so we'll click the chat model plus right here. We're going to use OpenAI, although you can use any of them that you want wherever you have an account. I'm just going to use 4.1 mini. So there is our LLM, and what we need to do now, make sure that's there, we need to start adding our tools. So the first tool that we need to add is our Telegram. So if we type Telegram, we have the Telegram tool right here, and we need to set up our credentials. So if you've already set it up, you would just come in here and pick which one that you want to use. I'm going to use the Calendar Assistant 2 bot. If you don't know how to set Telegram up, we'll go ahead and post the video up here or over here. I mean, it's just a few minutes on how to set that up. Very easy and very quick, but we're going to use this one, so I'm going to click that. Now the tool description, we have a couple of options. We can set automatically or we can set manually. We're going to leave it at set automatically. The resource is the message. We are going to send a message, and we do need to get this chat ID. Now this chat ID is kind of awkward to get, but I'm going to show you a way using your Telegram bot to get that ID. So let's just do that now. We'll go to Telegram and notice the Calendar Assistant bot. Here it is. And what I want to do is say @get_ID_bot. Let me just double check that. And right here in our school community, this is my community for AI Automation Elite, really focused on doers, solo small business owners that want to use AI and automation in order to really grow their business without growing their expenses and reducing their overall time. We cannot scale our time normally. AI and automation allows us to do that. So this is available inside of the community along with dozens and dozens of others. But right now what we want is our note get_ID_bot. So we will send this message, and when we click on it, that will take us to this get ID bot. And right up here is our chat ID. So we'll go back over to N8N, and for our chat ID, we're just going to paste that right there. The next thing is our text. Now we can use an expression, we can manually put it in, although that defeats the purpose. But really what we want to do is come right over here to this purple button when you hover over it, and we want to let the AI decide the text. One additional thing we want to do is come right here to filled and append N8N attribution and just turn that off. You'll see here in a minute, it just saves us some space inside of our automation. And if we click execute step, we can type something in here, and we'll just say test this bot, and we execute it. If everything is connected correctly, we will get a Telegram notification. So if I go back over, I see the one right here. I get back, test this bot. So we know the bot is connected correctly with Telegram and will allow us to interact with it. Great. Now let's close this or minimize that. Always make sure you save in N8N because it does not and auto-save, and you could lose all of your work. Let's hit the plus sign again, and this time let's say calendar. We want this Google Calendar tool. And here is the credentials. We do have to pick which calendar we want. Once again, if you do not know how to set that up, we'll post a video in one of the corners, and that will show you how to walk through and set up everything Google related. It's not hard, but it is step by step, so you'll want to follow and pause and set that up. It'll only take about 5 minutes though. All right, the tool description, we're going to leave that set automatically. The resource event. Now here in operation, pay attention to this. We don't want to create an event. We want to get many, right? We want to get all of our events. And so the next thing is we're going to get our calendar from a list, and I'm just going to pick calendar. This is the limit. You could change that. You can also say return all, but we don't really want to see all because that could be months and months in advance. And the rest of this you can leave as default. And again, we can test that. You can say execute step, but in this case, we don't have anything coming from the LLM. So we'll go ahead and pause that. But we can run it. So if we execute the entire step, notice here we're getting problem with Node AI agent. And the reason for that is that we need to fix this setting right here. Notice it's connected to chat trigger node, and it is not. It's connected to a trigger node for schedule. So we need to move this and define below, and here we need to put in the prompt. Now, if you're a member of my community, you can run right over here and copy it. If you're not, I will include this in one of the articles so that you can grab it. And you just want to copy the entire prompt here, run back over and save that. Now when we execute a step, we're going to see we no longer are crashing. Now it's still not complete, but notice we did get a notification. And if we look at our notification, here's the subject, your schedule. Good morning, here's your schedule. I have 0 events, so I'm free all day. Have a relaxing and positive day. So this is nice because that too is working. Now, let's go over here and finish this up real quick. The next one we want to add is Gmail. And if we type Gmail, we'll see the Gmail tool. And once again, you need your credentials. Check the video to set up Google. And when in the video, I show you how to set up calendar, all the Google tools that you would probably use. And that way you have them ready to go. We do want to send, and I'm going to send myself an email so that I know that email has come in. And I'm going to make it very, I'm going to call this new events or new calendar, or let's call it new meets. That's fun. And I'm going to make sure it stands out. Now here HTML type is fine. For the message, once again, we want to come over here and choose this sparkly button that's purple where we define automatically. And let's close that. Let's make sure we save. So we have 3 tools, an LLM, and our agent. If we run it one more time, what we should see, and as we do see, it's moving all over the place. We did get a notification in Telegram. So here's our new Telegram. Of course, the schedule hasn't changed, right? And this is the end of the day, so I don't have anything for today or remaining. But we do have that schedule. It's checking. If we come back over here to our N8N, we also saw the Telegram. So if we go to our email, we should see, and as we do, we should see our star new meets, or our heart new meets heart, and when we look at it, we also have our schedule free. So this is built and designed to run in the morning so you know what you have coming up. Notice this right here, this email sent by N8N. This is the same attribution I was talking about on the Telegram, so we can come right here and click on that, come right down here to option append and turn that off as well. Once we save that, we are ready to go. Now this will run every day at midnight. I would change that to maybe 7 a.m. so that the schedule would run right before I start work and notify me both in email and in Telegram. Make sure you save, and in order to make this run automatically, you do need to make it active, and so it will tell you that's active and ready to go. I hope this helps. If you found this video helpful, feel free to check out our community, and where we really focus on the tools that help you get back time, not just fancy cool things that are not productive. We really work to make sure that the tools we build and use make us money, help us get back time, help us spend time with those that we care about. So feel free to check it out. The link is in the bio. And also, please like, subscribe, and comment whether you like it, hate it, want me to add something else. I appreciate it all. Take care and have a great day.